Alright, so let's just go over some quick things with graphing and identifying key properties. So quadratic, we've got move to the left 1 up 7, so over 1 up 7, and then we have a reflection, and then everything gets compressed by a half, so it's just drawn over here. The main thing is trying to find the key properties. So domain negative infinity to infinity, range smallest value is down to negative infinity, and it stops at 7 being the highest value. Vertex, -1, +7. Solutions are where it crosses the x-axis. We can see that it crosses between -5 and -4, and then over here between 2 and 3. Don't get confused with my graph there. The dot is down here, therefore it doesn't cross at 3, so we have to solve this. So finding the solution, set this equal to 0. So we take -1/2, parenthesis x plus 1 squared equals -7. Multiply both sides by -1/2, or -2, so divide both sides by -1/2, we get 14. This becomes x plus 1 equals plus or minus the root of 14. Therefore, the solutions are -1 plus or minus root 14 and 0. Number 2, we have a square root here. We move left 4 up 6, so left 4 up 6. We've got a stretch of 2 and another reflection, so we'll go over 1 down 2. Over 4, 2, 3, 4, and down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 9, and then down 6. So y-intercept, we can nicely read that off the graph. When we graphed it, it went at that point 0, 2. X-intercept, also a nice and easy one to read off. That's going to be at 5 and 0. Domain is going to be the lowest value for the domain, the x values, so that's -4 to positive infinity. Lowest, or in this case highest value for the y's is 6, and that's going from negative infinity to 6 included. And then we have the reciprocal function, which I've also graphed here. We have a reflection. So instead of being here and here is where the normal reciprocal function belongs, then it reflects across and goes here and here instead. We have 6. Remember, factors of 6 that we're looking for to graph are 6 and 1. Obviously 1 and 6, 3 and 2, and 2 and 3. So from this new vertex point, when we go right 2 up 1, we start here, we go over 1 and up 6, we go over 6 and up 1, go over 2 and up 3, over 3 and up 2, and the same for here as well. X-intercept, this nicely reads off, as 8, 0. Y-intercept, this is another nice one, so 0, 5. Horizontal asymptote, remember the horizontal is the y equals, and it has to be written as y equals because it's a horizontal asymptote, i.e. it's a line. So y equals 1, and over here for the vertical asymptote, x equals 2. And that's